yeah, today we're going to have a new type of war, a classical chess war. Well, it's kind of like a closed classical tournament, a classical league. And Joe and Samir have been invited, and Joe is playing the Caro-Kann. If you've watched my channel before, you know that Joe plays the Aliechen with knight f6 against e4. But yeah, he's picking up the Caro-Kann now, and we're into an exchange Caro with bishop d3. This is the most popular treatment. Freak out. I'm just clean shaven now. Yeah, kind of. Not quite clean, but yeah, I really shortened my beard this time. Where is the hair on your face gone? Exactly. I knew. Like I probably haven't looked like this in like 6 years. I haven't shortened my I haven't trimmed my beard this much since 6 years. Okay, and d5 is an immediate reaction by Joe. I guess he knows that there are no pins. Yeah, there's no pin that can really distract him. He just takes. And he can play bishop d6. Even f6 if completely necessary. Okay, Adib came in to say Wilani and then left. And now he's back again. Okay, Belouf, how's the stream going? I did the same, gotta take advantage of the quarantine and air out the chin, yeah. Yeah, I saw you, Belouf, yeah. Last week, no, Monday. Yeah, like, no, doesn't suit you. It doesn't suit me either. I think clean shaves don't suit like 99% of males. But yeah, exactly. The only people I'm seeing are you guys, so it's okay. Meaning the streaming world and you, Belouf. Yeah. Okay, so getting in e5 is important. Now I have to say that this pawn remains an isolated pawn, but the e5 break should be good for black in general. You're breaking in the center. Yeah, but the isolated pawn, I'm not so sure about that. Okay, knight f3 check is a threat now, because then you take the dark squared bishop and ruin white's pawn structure to boot. Every male with a weak jaw, so everyone basically. Yeah, how to chisel your jaw 101. Yeah, exactly. Belouf is aware of male aesthetics. Yeah, you know, losing weight would help. Like if I would lose a bit of weight, my jaw would become better. Would get better. Okay. Yeah, I'm not used to this slow pace, so just gotta collect my thoughts here. Okay, so what's White going to do here? Let's think. Put our thinking caps on. So this knight is potentially a problem. So where do we want this knight? a3 doesn't make sense, even though b5 might be coming, but that's easily stopped by a6. Maybe you go this way, but then where are you going to? You know what? Maybe you can combine both things. Like you put the knight here. This is a very good square for this knight, almost definitely the best square, right? Because you're putting it in front of the isolated pawn, blockading it, and then you get this knight here. Like this. And this. So yeah. Pull a Gustafsson and start talking about pop culture. Yeah, let's just let's just bring up photos of Orientari and analyze his jaw structure, right? I'm saying that in jest, of course. Like Gustafsson is one of my heroes. What's up, Hisham? Long time no see, Hisham. Hope you're having fun where you are. Andrew, give me the truth, doctor. You're the first one who's made that joke, actually. What was the opening? Whoa, Beiluf, you weren't here for... Man! He played the Caro! Joe played the Caro, can you believe it? Yeah, he's been switching to the Caro lately, I've noticed. Yeah, you can't have the Aliechen forever. Okay, so Samer does what I said, knight d4. Obviously it comes with this threat, so a6 is necessary basically now. And you know, knight f5 is a big issue as well. Yeah, knight f5 is a big issue. Is Joe already significantly worse here? Yeah, Hisham, I know. School. What's the time? It's 5. Oh yeah, it's like 10 where you're at. Beiluf is saying, damn, I felt I know the position. I'm such a terrible Caro player, I felt I know the position, but I couldn't tell. Yeah, man, the spawn structure. Okay, now, getting e5 in is a bit of a rarity in the Caro-Kann, right? This queen c7 stuff I'm not familiar with, but it's obviously planned to stop this bishop f4, but Samer insisted with knight e2. So you can't really stop that, but Joe says, okay, I'm getting in e5. But yeah, here I'm not liking the position now. These dual threats, and this is why it's important to be accurate in the opening. Like, you might think of the plan I said, this, and this, but you might do it in this move order. This first, then this, then this. But the way Samer did it with this immediately, it means he's getting some nice squares immediately. Because if he did this, let's say, then Joe might have played this. Okay, I have to say squares, right, eventually. Knight e7, he would have played knight d4, and then a6 would have solved both problems, which is this problem and that problem, because the knight is already on e7 and black is ready to castle. Now in contrast, black has to deal with both threats, and it's not possible to do that. Now, having said that, thank you, I'm WH96. What's up? Yeah, I was telling Beiluf, like, we were discussing Joe. We were discussing jaw structure. And yeah, most people, this look doesn't suit them. 99% of males, Beiluf said. Yeah. Okay, so Joe rushed with e5 a lot. Yeah. He played it instantly as well. In rapid and classical chess, I've noticed that when you play something instantly, it's usually like 95% of the time incorrect. In my practice, it's 100%. Like, I can't play a move, like sometimes my opponent plays moves quickly and they're actually good moves. And when I analyze the game afterward, it's a good move, but okay, this is very important now. Okay, but liquidation shouldn't help Joe because he has the isolated pawn. So I'm even disliking this more now. Okay, we'll discuss the position in a bit, but yeah, so about quick moves. Such a committal move, yes, 100% Beiluf. Like, it changes the pawn structure forever. Now this pawn is forever, this isolated pawn. So yeah, it was a very rushed decision, I believe. He should have considered it more. Which is weird, because Joe is good at time management. But you see... Yeah, okay, let me get back to the first point, then I'll get back to the second, then we'll talk about the position. Yeah, so about making moves quickly, yeah, so people, like, when they play against me, sometimes, yeah, I analyze the game afterward, and it's actually a fine move, what they play. But when I do it, it's like 100% wrong, like I miss a silly tactic or something. Yeah, and getting back to the time situation thing, to the time control. Joe, I believe, hasn't played classical chess in a year, basically. Like since he played an OTB tournament in February, and now it's February again, so a year into the pandemic, basically. Yeah, he's played maybe a couple, like maybe he's played like under 20 classical games online since then, but in the past 5 months I believe he hasn't played any, in fact. Okay, so this position, so what happened here? So Joe decided to remove the light squared bishop, which is annoying because of the f5 square and stuff. Okay, but here what happened is two sets of minor pieces have been traded, and now in this position, like the more pieces are traded, the weaker this pawn becomes. Especially if we go into pure rook endgame, the rooks will have a lot of fun attacking the pawn. Will have a field day attacking the pawn. So yeah, you kind of dislike this decision. Better than us. Yeah, look, I haven't. Wow, I don't have I like I'm not even sure. Hey, welcome back, Hisham. Why did he play bishop d7 in the opening? Okay, we can come back to that. Yeah, so I'm not even sure I even played classical in this year online. Have I played classical? Wow, I don't even remember. Yeah, you know, I didn't stop much on bishop d7, but it is rather... Okay, now his point, of course, is to stop the check. This seems like preparation, to be honest. Like bishop d7, you wouldn't really think of it unless he created this now. I'm not familiar with this. Let's put it. Let's make it clear. So yeah, now he, like when you see knight e2 and you put your queen on c7, which is preventing bishop f4, you know bishop f4 is coming anyway. So he's preparing e5, but he doesn't want to see after takes a check. So bishop d7, bishop f4, e5 takes. He doesn't want to see a check here, which would be extremely annoying without the bishop being here. So if you imagine the same position, but with the knight being here, then the bishop, like you'd have to play knight here, which is not optimal, I guess. Yeah. Maybe wanted to castle queenside. No, that wasn't the intention, almost definitely. Okay, so lots of pressure here. a6 is almost forced. Yeah, you don't want to see a knight on b5, especially when there are two of them that could go there. Yeah, this position, like, if white just doubles, right? Like, this knight has to move, and then the f5 square becomes something, then the pawn is weaker. We could imagine combining knight f5 with, like, rook a d1 and attacking d5. So yeah, I'm not liking this at all. We have a lot of Caro-Kann players, by the way, in the chat. The check seems harmless. I'm not sure he wanted to go into that position, you know? Like, if you imagine this position here, yeah, with the knight being here, like, if he checks you, if he checks, you have to go back here, right? So, and you'd lose a pawn, actually. Yeah, it's not harmless. Okay, so this is very important. The point of the Caro is to get your bishop out of your pawns, yes, and then push e6 rather than e5, unless it was allowed later on. As for the check, I think they usually play a6 in these positions, especially in the exchange Caro. Okay. Okay, now Ahmad here, he's an expert in the Caro. Yeah, and yeah, what he's saying is very true. Oh, I'm stupid. It's not either or, right? What am I talking about? Okay, okay, yeah. So if the knight is on f6, the bishop remains here. It's not that the bishop is gone. What am I imagining? Yeah, so we check. You'd play bishop d7 then. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. True. Knight f6 is better then. Yeah, then I don't really understand bishop d7, but maybe he miscalculated like I did. Knight a3, knight c2, pretty blockading the IQP, yeah. But then you get superfluous knights. Not that that's an issue. You'll get knight f5 eventually. Something is bound to happen. Okay, he's playing one part of the plan. Now knight f5, and this pawn will be under a lot of pressure. Of course not knight f5 immediately, because you lose a piece, but... yeah, the problem is like, what does black do? Right? Like maybe for now you're holding, but... what do you do? It's strange. Now something about what Ahmed said, maybe we can think of the breaks in the exchange caro, right? Like let's say you play for e6 and stuff. What breaks are you seeking? You're seeking e5 at some point. Yeah, but at a much later stage, like in the late middle game. Instead, Joe played it immediately, and now the problem is forever the isolated pawn. I have to say the isolated pawn gives attacking chances, but obviously here there are zero attacking chances for black. So that's why it's not good. Black should have played the Aliyechen, yeah. I'm not sure how much Joe has studied the Caro-Kann. It's not easy switching an opening though, like Joe has been playing the Aliyechen for like over... he's been playing chess for as much as I have, which is like 8 years, so I think he's been playing the Aliyechen from day one, or at least 6 years ago. I think he's been playing it since a long while. Yeah, and now switching to the Caro is not easy. Yeah, so just trying to see what's black's plan here. It's also like creating Luft is even weakening, right? Like if white plays h3, which wouldn't really be creating Luft with the queen here, like that's fine. But if black plays h6, you kind of imagine some sacrifices with the knight becoming even stronger, or something like this even. So not easy. He plays rook d8, which is kind of waiting. Now you know this b5, b4 plan might be something, but in general I don't really believe in this plan, in this position. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't like rook ad1. Yeah, these rook moves are very sensible and natural, but maybe they're not on point in the position. What would you suggest, Beiluf? Rook e3, rook ae1. Yeah, that's what I was aiming for. Because I want to remove this knight and then get my knight to f5. Right? Like if black could get into a position with this knight against this bishop, then the bishop would have to like come here, and if the knight is here, you always have to think about taking and either getting this weak pawn or taking with the queen and staying with this weak pawn, having this weak pawn remain. So yeah, that's not easy. Yeah, I would prefer that plan as well, perhaps. What's he aiming for now? Difficult to say. You know, he can remaneuver this knight. It doesn't have to be superfluous. He can do this. Aiming for... this. Could be interesting. An endgame with heavy pieces, like, always favors white, because he'll always have pressure against this. I see. Okay, very important from Ahmad. And which resource did you use, Ahmad? Was it Lars or Erwin? So the two main theoreticians in the Caro-Kann nowadays are Lars and Erwin. They each... Lars has a book on the Caro-Kann. Erwin has a Chessable course, right? Doesn't have a book. Okay, so against 6 knight e2, Ahmad is saying that the theory is to go for bishop g4 to force an f3. To force f3, weakening the white king side. And then going with bishop d7 back. Same position that Joe got before trading pieces. I see. So Joe should have improved a bit. Played bishop g4, f3, and then bishop g4 back. Okay. And then playing rook e1 with remaneuvering the knight to c6. I think you mean rook e8. Got a call. Remaneuvering the knight to c6. But where is the knight? I don't get what you mean by remaneuvering the knight. The knight, like, the knight comes here and goes like this or something. The arrows. Here goes like this, this, and this. Is that what we're getting at? I don't know. Okay, let's follow the game again. So, okay, we're here. Wait, no, we're not here. Oh, yeah, this is exactly the move you don't want to play. Knight g2, knight g6, exactly the move you don't want to play. Because now you hand over the f5 square to white, and it's not clear where the knight is going. Maybe f4, maybe e5, then to c4, but these aren't stable squares. So yeah, I think knight f5 should be played. What does Joe have against knight f5? It attacks the queen, so he probably has to take. Then what's the argument? Sorry. What's up, game over, bro? What's up, man? Okay, so let's go back to the position Ahmad is talking about. So Ahmad is saying you go bishop g4. Okay, let's draw this correctly. f3, you go bishop d7, then you go knight e7, knight c6, and the other knight is already on e5. So you do play e5. The sound is too high, I have to put it on 33%. Okay. Thank you for that, game over, bro. Actually, I was going to ask about the sound. I never got anything. I mean, I never got a complaint in the chat. No, game over, bro. It's for the rapid I talked to you about. The one you didn't join. After playing e5. Okay, so he does play e5. So all of this time we've been criticizing e5, and it's actually the book recommendation. MWH is saying, for me the sound is good though. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, is it, if it's too high for Game Over Bro, we can keep it like this, but I don't want it to be too low either. Is it too low now? You know, it's because I'm animated. Sometimes I speak at the normal voice and then I get excited. So that might be it. Without trading all the pieces. Wow, Game Over Bro. First subscriber. 2 months. Man, thank you. Ah, the emoticon. Yes. Thank you, Game Over Bro, man. Always supporting us. Yeah, so what do you mean without trading all the pieces? How does that change with f3? I guess you play knight e7 first? Or what? Thank you, Game Over Bro. Yeah, maybe you can give us the line afterward, Ahmad. Let's focus on the middle game for now. MWH, can you... It's still good, okay. Yeah, so let's keep it at that. Yeah, I want precise moves, Ahmad, you know. Okay, this is the tragedy we wanted to avoid. See, I have a lot of experience on the black side of these positions because I misplay a lot of these Sicilian Alpine positions. And yeah, I'm always itching to play knight g6, but I know it's wrong because you allow these knight f5s. So, like Samer doesn't even go for knight f5, but this is equally as good, I think. Because now look at the pawn. Are you going to play this? This is... The thing about a move like this is that white isn't forced to capture. Like if white is forced to capture, okay, maybe you can argue I take back, I have a5, potentially queen takes b2. My pawn structure is a bit fluid with c5. But like this, I am the glob. What? Glabgala? What in the world are you talking about, Dr. 1000 IQ? What's up to the doctor? Yeah. So unclear what black can do about this. Oof. Whoa. Whoa, this makes... Whoa. Yuck. This is so terrible. No. No. What is this? Truth Doctor, show me the game. Alright, Dr. 1000 IQ, you got it. Let's go back. I'll do a quick recap as well. I'm hosting your channel, but Game Over, bro. Thank you, man. Wow. Awesome. I should get into that more. Okay. I should have like maybe we can program a bot that can do that, like host certain channels. I bet chess.com have that. Yeah, so Caro-Kann, exchange variation, bishop d3 is the most played move in this position. Knight c6, c3, normal. Now queen c7, the idea is to stop bishop f4. White insists, and black wants to meet bishop f4 with not allowing any check, so he does this, bishop d7, so that when he takes with the knight there's no check. We had a bit of a back and forth with Beylouf concerning that point, and Ahmed actually is saying that the correct theory is bishop g4, provoking f3, then you go back bishop d7, and then we'll talk about the position exactly later. And now this way Joe gets the bishop out, but knight d4 is very timely, hitting f5 and b5. So Joe takes, going for this kind of stuff, and now black is saddled with this isolated pawn, which is problematic. And Joe here decides on knight g6, which I don't like, but I mean it's difficult to give suggestions to black anyway, because exactly knight b4 actually, or even knight e3, knight b4 is even better because you don't block in this rook. So yeah, the exchange caro is a sin against chess. Yeah, Dr. 1000 IQ doesn't like e5 either. You know, I don't like it either. None of us did like this decision, because it's very committal, leaves you with this isolated pawn. But apparently Ahmed is saying if you do play bishop g4 provoking f3, you can now play e5 in this position. That's Lars's recommendation. But we'll have to see a bit after the game on the precise theory. Yeah, none of us are like Caro-Kann experts, and this position highly questionable. What's up, Red One? What's up, Red One? Before Samer castled, they were following a game between two 2400s. Interesting. So two 2400s have played this line. Wow. I bet you mean masters, right? Not like in the masters database you saw this, not two 2400s on Lichess, because Joe is 2400 on Lichess, right? And Samer is very close to that. I think he's even reached it. Yeah, but I think you mean like IAMs in classical chess. 7 out of 10. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, this is far gone. This is far gone. Takes, rook takes, mate threat. F5 is just like here you have to play bishop c6 and just pray, or maybe even like some crazy stuff like bishop c8, but f5 is just like when I saw f5 I was no. It just goes against everything I know about chess. Sound is lagging as if you're a Star Wars robot. Man, I don't know about the sound. I'm getting different feedback. MWH is saying it's good, and it's crackling. Okay. So okay, no, MWH now is saying it's crackling. Sound is like Chewbacca. Joe got the IQP and got attacked at the same time. Yeah, when you get the IQP, you don't usually get attacked. It's the opposite. You get the IQP to attack and go, and if you go into an endgame, it's bad. But yeah, here Joe didn't get an attack. Yeah, this was not a good game, implying he's not actually a robot. What's up, Fate? By the way, yeah, there is no confirmation otherwise. So assume I'm a robot, right? Yeah, so the sound, let's try to fix the sound, okay? Since we have you here, is this, like, would this make it better? Is it better now? Turn off the voice changer. I don't know what happened to the Yeti. I don't know. It was much better before. Like this. Not really better, it's still robotic. Sad. Beethoven in the house, yeah. What can I do about this? Now, is it better now? I think it's worse now. Yeah, I just did that, MWH. What do you think now? Is it better? It's better? Wow, that's cool. Awesome. Awesome. Is it too low now or is it fine? How do you get out of this? There's no way, Ahmed. He's completely lost. Like if you go here, you're losing a pawn and you're getting attacked. And if you take, you're getting attacked as well. Not sure this is defensible. You know, there is something in this position. Knight takes, rook takes. There are 1,000,001 different variations of what I'm going to say, but just hear me out. Rook f7, takes with the king, takes here, takes here, takes here, check, you go back, checkmate. But yeah, that's not happening for different reasons. Seems like you spun out of a black hole and now life is fine. It's perfect, stop touching. Yeah. Is king f7 an option? You know, it might be the only option after having considered both knight takes e7 and king h8. But no, that has to be losing, no? Some way, somehow. You just drop a pawn, right? Like the knight coming to f5 is not good. So king f7, knight takes f5, takes, and you get knight d6. Nah. Dr. 1000 IQ. Joe is getting clapped. Yeah, well, he really misplayed this. I think he should have stuck to his guns and played the Aliechen. I don't know. You know, it's not like this tournament has a $1 million prize fund just for fun. Training, so yeah, he's trying out the Caro. He played it in classical. Oh, how did I forget? And I covered it. Oh, am I stupid? I'm stupid. And guys, why didn't you correct me about this? Beiluf is saying no $1 million prize fund, I'm out. Yeah, that's the only reason you joined Beiluf. Lesson: don't play the Caro. Well, yeah, if you don't have enough experience in it, you can't play it against Samer, who's been playing e4 and facing the Caro Khan all of his life. He really misplayed this. He played the Caro. Dr. 1000, like you're having a field day here at Joe's expense. So yeah, is the sound good now, guys? Please confirm. Still have like the snagging thoughts. He played it before. Guys, you didn't correct me. Joe played a classical tournament, the Lebanese chess championship that went on during the pandemic. and they were wearing masks and playing. And Dr. Anta was like, you participated. Why didn't you correct me? Beiluf. And why didn't I remember? Like, I was like, oh yeah, Joe hasn't played in a year and whatever. He played like 11 classical games. Okay, but with a mask it's a completely different experience, I have to say. What's wrong with knight takes e7, rook takes e7, rook f7? Yeah, like, there's nothing wrong, but you have this nagging feeling that it's not going to work, right? Like, knight takes, rook f7. I told you guys about the line with this and this. It's not working for white, so that gives you some hope as black when you see that many lines are not working. Gives you a bit of hope, but there's something wrong. Let's try to figure it out. Sound is good in general now, but when your voice is high it crackles only a bit. So maybe lower the mic volume. You mean lower it still? Yeah, that kind of fixed it. I lowered it, yeah. Yeah, Dr. Anthal, like, you know, I'm planning to. You won't believe me, but I'm planning to. Okay, what's important is that the voice isn't too low when I'm speaking normally. So if you don't think it's too low right now, like, if it's too low right now, I'll have to change it. Yeah, the problem is my voice is always like, it keeps getting high because I get excited. Yeah, knight f5, yes. Yes. Knight f5 immediately, yeah, because it protects the rook, yeah. And this is a threat, kind of. Knight h6 is a threat, yeah. Right. And now queen c7. Queen c7, maybe you have this, though. Still not over? There has to be something, though. Yeah, white is a pawn up and black's king is on f7. This is 100% winning. It's loud enough. Yeah. Okay, so is it, do you feel it's better now with the crackling? Because I lowered it even more now. Joe holds. Nah, I really doubt it. Samer has to mess up. Because you're even a pawn up here, right? Can he play knight takes f5? Yes. Because I missed that the rook was protecting it. I'm not really analyzing the position. We're chatting too much. Okay, let's focus a bit on the position. Let's try to find the win for Joe, huh? Sound perfect, at least for now. Try some screaming so we can test. Oh, I'm doing too much of that, Beiluf. Thank you guys. Yeah, because I've been having this issue for a while with the sound, so thank you guys for we got to tweak it. That's why open source is best, you know. You keep tweaking. See, my voice got high there when I speak about open source. I feel like Richard Stallman. Yeah, that because, you know, the community, it can change important things. Okay. Just to know what to play as white. Queen e2 is a way out of things, right? Is there some simple thing we're missing here? It's 6 p.m. and why is someone driving at 6 p.m? It should be a lockdown. Maybe they're going, like, their house is like 100 meters away or something, I don't know. Rook e1 maybe. Yes, that's a good idea to block the king's escape and protect the knight at the same time, but I think Samer sees something with checks. which is important. I figure the point is this. Yeah. Oh yeah, this ends the game. King here, rook check. What's Joe doing this game? Like he took here in 1 second. Not that there's anything better, right? Like king here. King here is better, no? But probably loses somehow. How though? Something with this queen here, yeah. Yeah, this is just over now. This is just over. I'm driving around while watching the stream. Okay, Belu. Are you serious? Aren't you afraid of finds? Nice find by Samir. Yeah, you like Ahmad's suggestion with rook e1 is good, but it's kind of reverse in the reverse order. You always have to think checks, captures, threats. So Samir kept looking at these checks and he found a little bit of a trick with queen f4 check. A very good trick. What's that emoji? Game over, bro. By the way, don't mind emoji game stuff. Oh, yuck. He's playing on. Yeah, Joe is not happy about this, and for a good reason. Yeah, I'm very interested about the theory of this game. Yeah, this will make for fun analysis. Okay. Samir should put this away immediately. Rook e7 check. Actually, maybe it's not that easy. No, it is. Come on. Rook e7 check. King c8. Yeah, there is a back rank issue. So you, like, if rook e7 check, king c8, queen c5, king here, queen check, you go here, you can't take because you get mated. Or here, or here. In that line, yeah, but there has to be something. Check, check, king c7, check. Yeah. Right? No, still not enough, because there's king c8. It's a bishop knocking out a pawn on a chess clock. Ah, okay. Yeah, you have to enlarge it. Okay. Yeah, it's not really clear at a small size. So yeah, Beiluf, I don't think it's that easy, right? Unless I'm missing something. This commentary has been shoddy. Yeah, it's too small on phones, yeah. Man, but these emojis are great, man. These emotes. It's awesome. I love that you're creating them. Okay, Samir, only 2 minutes. Interesting. Not as easy as we thought, huh? Probably. Yeah. How about g3 now? It's sensible, of course. Like rook e1 is... wow. Not even that. You know, the problem for white is that the problems are eternal. Like, now what's he going to do? His king is forlorn and white can just take the pawn. This is so losing. Like, yeah, Samer didn't even need to do anything special. And now this is a threat. Yeah, this is just too much. This is such an ugly move, rook e1. Like, ugly for Joe, I mean, like, seeing this, rook e1, yuck. Yeah, look at this from this perspective, huh? Rook e1 check is a big threat, yeah. g3 or h3, man, this is even worse. Actually, you have to contend after you play h3. You have to contend with this Beiluf. So rook e1 is much better, I believe. Okay, king c8. You don't have any better. And now maybe just queen takes g7. Perhaps. Does it? Like, you can probably just push the pawn. Open up some files, huh? I love the fighting spirit by Joe. Samer is too good for this. Cute, cute, cute. Wait, that's actually more dangerous. Ooh. Ooh! Oh god, here? This? He doesn't have a check. What? Whoa. Joe will win with the A pawn. Dude, what is this? Wait. Samer is... Whoa. What's Joe doing? That's a beastly move. You go... This is the only move, right? You have to play it. It's the only move. I don't see anything else. Or is there some check I'm missing? Yeah, whoa. He might have to go for a perpetual. Whoa! Imagine this being a draw. Can you imagine that? Andrew, come on, man. Like, no way. That's crazy. Who would have thought? And that's why you play h3. No, it's better going to the queen endgame. Or not, no. This is crazy. Is this even a draw? Okay, he's collecting some pawns. He can't get too greedy with this. How is he? I don't know. He can't, like, white can't, like, where would the white queen want to be to stop this mate? It would have to be somewhere here, which is impossible, right? So yeah, there's no way of stopping this. Actually, taking the pawn, this he's losing now. He's losing. He found a way to lose. What the frick? Like, you could have gone for this check and keep checking like this, right? Whoa. Wow. Andrew, you're Nostradamus, man. How did Joe win that? Man, this is... Oof. Don't get into a tactical mess with Joe, man. Oh, this is shocking. This is shocking, to be honest. This is unbelievable. Mark's face is priceless, man. Shocking. The ginger GM is strong at this one. Joe is like 100% the ginger GM. He plays the same openings. He's the same strength. Oops. He's the same strength. And he gets himself out of lost positions. Mark jinxed the juice out of Sammer. Please always assume I'm losing when it's my turn to play. yeah, I'm good at jinxing shizzles. Yeah, the problem is, like, even if these pawns get rolling, the queen is a checking maniac. So this is not working. Push it. Actually, still not easy. You need to bring the king, right? Yeah. Joe is on top of that. Push him, baby. Joe is on top of that. GG. King c6. GG, yo. Yeah. Ouch. That's tragic. That's tragic. Poor Sammer. I'd be fuming after a game like this. Wow. And it made it to 40 moves. Okay, he's playing on. Yeah, don't blame him. Don't blame the player. Blame the game. Wait, I'm the game. Does anyone know who that's referring to? The Caro wins again. We're all just haters. Yeah, never doubt the Caro, man. What a game. I agree, man. It's like, what? Yeah. Hopefully my games aren't like this. Who am I facing first round? Eli. Whoa. Rafael. But why G pawn, H pawn was better instead of D and G pawn push? Yeah, I get what you're saying. Game over, bro. Yeah, I should have pushed a H before, yeah. Good job, Andrew. Yeah, that's Magnus. Except it doesn't really make sense when you think about it, but it sounds cool, right? To distract the queen, yeah, with the H pawn, yeah. Of course, that's still winning for black, but better try, I guess. Now, yeah, just nothing. Problem is, you can take G takes, and you can always promote this guy when you sack a Juia. Yeah, now you take f7 and it's over. Tragic game. We need to analyze this. Yeah, I got a bit of time. Cute. Queen d5. Ruthless. Queen d5, ruthless. Yeah, poor Sammer. Okay, so let's talk about a few things. First, so Ahmed, if you could please tell us your line. By Beiruf. So this is what you're saying. And then same thing as the game. So that's one line we want to take a look at. And Beiruf is giving this line as well. So we were discussing this, and like check, you go here. Just possible, I guess. Okay, and then instead of this, we want to take a look at this as well. And here we want to take a look if there's a mate or anything. Wow. Queen e2, seven exclamation points. Okay, so let's see. Do I have masters? Yeah, I have the masters database. So, oh, bishop d3 isn't the most common move. I was confident in that. c4. Yeah, the c4 transposes to the pan of Botvinnik, of course. Like, I meant bishop d3 if you want to maintain the exchange caro. Okay, knight c6 is the most common. c3. Queen c7 alternative. Knight e2 insisting. And now bishop g4 as Ahmed said. f3, bishop d7, bishop f4, e5. Wow. Let's watch this game. Nakamura apparently has beaten Dobrov beaten Nakamura. Was this the one on chess.com Speed Chess Championship when Dobrov played Nakamura? Yeah. Okay. Well, he didn't play knight d4 here, which is what's worrying me. Different treatment. Yeah, the IQP. Nice. Beating. Whoa. Wow. Dobrov played this against Nakamura? That's mega cool. Wow. The point is, of course, this is met by check. Wow, that's cool. Okay. Look at the graph, guys. Can you see the graph? Ouch. He even had a draw. Queen g3, yeah, as Game Over Bro said. Maintaining the checks. Yeah, it's a draw. Yeah, I told you guys, it's a draw. But easier than... You could have gone here as well. Same thing, right? Should be the same thing, right? Is this a draw? Yeah, should be. Okay. And what Beiruf was saying about the opening, knight f6. Ah, you lose a pawn by force. What are you talking about, Beiruf? You can't take with either. I thought you could take with the queen here, but of course you lose this. Yeah, it doesn't work. And this way you lose. And this way, of course you lose. Yeah. Longer time control is underrated. This was lit. You get to appreciate the details, and that makes it suspenseful as well. Exactly, man. Exactly. Especially this time control. Like, it's not like it's classical and sometimes they think like 30 minutes and you're like, okay, what are they doing? You've basically understood the position, but they haven't, or maybe they're calculating too deeply, or maybe they just like are walking around, can't really calculate, something like that. But rapid, like this time control, 25%, I love it. I love it. For watching it, it's beautiful. Dabrov. Queen g3 was to trade queens with a check on f3 or e3. Yeah, I got you, man. Okay, we'll take a look at it. Yeah, so all of this was wonderfully played by Samer. It's such a beautiful treatment of the IQP. And you see here, knight g6 is something I didn't really like. Yeah, a6 or bishop c6. Yeah, f5 is just crazy. f5. Like, what? How did he survive this position? This takes a Houdini to get out of this. Yeah, and here he had h4. Okay. Yeah, queen e2 is just crazy with rook d1. d1. Okay, so game over, bro is saying, sorry. God, where is it? Queen g3 check. Yeah, so if the king ever steps here, you always have check, which is winning for white, for black. Proper classical sucks. Like, no, of course it has its own intrigue as well. Like Tata Steel, you didn't get bored watching Tata Steel, but yeah, if you focus on only one game, you definitely won't be sitting around for 5 hours because you're not like playing the game. Thank you, Andrew. Wish you would have joined us, man. You could have joined us. Okay, so Ahmed is giving us the line from Lars. Bishop g4, f3, bishop d7, bishop f4, e5, d takes e5, knight takes e5, castles, bishop d6, knight d4, knight e7. See the difference? Now you control both. Well, because f3 is inserted, this would lose. Right? You have check. Wait, not... Yeah, it would lose because you'd have to go back. Just takes, probably. Okay, so knight e7, knight a3, a6, knight ac2, castles, queen d2, rook fe8. Okay, now there are no more games, it's just theory that Lars has. Actually, there is a game. Bishop g3. Now, knight 7, c6. Rook f, e1. Queen b6. And this is, I guess, equalizing. Interesting. Still a lot of life in this position. Yeah, so where is that? Yeah, so game over, bro is saying if here there's queen e3 check, and if here there's queen f3 check. Yeah. Okay, one more question I have about the opening. Like, do you have to play like this? No, you don't. You can play knight f6. Then let's pick a random top game. Mamedyarov. Okay, so against Carlsen. Yeah, different treatment here. And actually, so yeah, so equalized and yeah. Yeah, okay, okay. Wow. He won this? Chess.com speed, yeah, alright. Okay, so also check the endgame after queen f7 h4. Alright, alright. Where is that? Yeah. Still the same thing as the game, right? You go here. I don't have to take when you play h5, I push. Push. Same thing as the game, right? Yeah, I don't think it's much different. Okay guys, so wow, this is one way to start the tournament, right? Awesome and crazy game. Look at the graph. It's a sad graph. Yeah, so I'll be ending the stream now. Have some things to do. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. Au revoir.